Welcome back to our episode of NBA 2K12. In the last episode, where the Knicks and the Warriors are down to the wire here in Oracle Arena, as the Knicks hold off to defeat the Golden State Warriors and finish the game as the final score 111 to 108. So coming up next, part of the two parts of Sunday Showcase doubleheader. For Wednesday and Thursday, we're heading to Cleveland, Ohio, as this was supposed to be the original schedule for Flex on Sunday Showcase. It was the Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks, which was due to the injuries. And so instead, we'll have an ABC matchup. Dwight Howard and Orlando Magic take on Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is part 3 between those two teams, but the Cavaliers won in real life over the Magic twice during the winning streak by the red hot Taliban match of the Cavaliers. So can the Magic try to stop in real life against the red hot Cavs? It's gonna be a good game. So Dwight Howard and Kyrie Irving is gonna be a good matchup here. For this game, Magic gonna use the blue shirts, and the Cavs gonna use the white shirts. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy the video here. The quick and thing that I think you take it away and then send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be the Orlando Magic facing off against Antoine Jamison and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now, here's my friend Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll check back with you at the break with the HP Halftime Report.
Thanks for joining us as we bring you this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports along with Doris Burke, Mark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Tip-off moments away, and State Farm presents the starting lineups. First for the Magic, Gilbert Arenas is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Dwight Howard locking down the middle. Always can be counted on, a looming presence and a force both offensively and defensively. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu, and it's Davis at the power forward. And looking at the Cavaliers, and filling the paint, the big man, Anderson Varejao. He's a superstar, no doubt. And what a huge boost for this team, night in and night out. Then there's Caspi, and it's Jamison in at the fourth slot.
Well, Cleveland's season actually started out pretty well last year after losing LeBron James. They were about 500 a month into the year, but then things just went south when they had that horrific losing streak.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And here's Arenas. He feeds it to Redick. The three is launched. It's good. It's Arenas with the assist. Steve, going back to that streak, 26 losses in a row spanning December to February. That had to just be a
Man, I'm telling you, it wasn't like any of those losses. I mean, all those losses were nail-biters. I mean, the vast majority of those losses in that 26-game losing streak were in seed, no contest. Yeah, teams were just taking aim and beating them down.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
And guys, he didn't want to minimize the importance of defense, but he did say that a good performance offensively is the main priority. If they get that, he said, they'll be able to put up with any shortcomings defensively. Let's see how it plays out.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And I agree. I mean, a good call, I think. Try to get into a rhythm early and get everybody involved and everybody touch it and go from there.
Yes, exactly, Clark. You've got to establish a few different scoring options as soon as possible. Get everyone involved and find that pace, that groove you're looking for as a team. Well, there's so much to like about Dwight Howard with his defense and his presence in the lane, his rebounding. How about his durability? He's only missed. games in his first 7 seasons in the league. Remarkable.
Here's Arenas. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Arenas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside for Jamison. The assist by Lamar Sessions. Sessions got 3 assists now in this one. And for Dwight Howard, what we consider the nightly counterpart, he takes inside to be the Iron Man of years and hardly miss any games. That's impressive.
That may be the most impressive stat for him. You know that? I mean, considering the punishment he takes, it's a credit to his conditioning, to his preparation, his mindset. He has to take an awful lot, and he prepares himself mentally and physically to do so.
He's guarded by Verajao. Takes a 3. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Howard. 6 points for Gilbert Arenas.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing. Steve has got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line. That was vicious. I mean, real. Say, you realize this is my bag.
That is a nice finishing touch.
Yeah, just finishing with a little emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength. And sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition. You know, the Magic trying some different techniques last year. One was a shadowing drill that helped improve the conditioning of a lot of the Magic players. Basically, 2 players were tethered, and the offensive guy had to lose the defender. Interesting strategy and way to try to get ready for the season.
Mark, you mentioned that drill, and you find that very interesting. And now it paid off as the Magic were one of the better conditioned teams, Steve, in the NBA.
Man, before he was traded to Washington, Rashard Lewis remarked that drill in particular kind of lets you see who wanted it and who didn't on that roster. Just a very, very exhaustive exercise.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Iyenga's checked in, and Anthony Parker is subbed in for Sessions. Backing down is Howard. It's good, and Arenas with the assist. 6 points for Howard.
Just zipping the ball around the perimeter. Good advantage for them in terms of points off assists.
Well, they say coaches always talk about how defenses can't keep up with the fast-moving ball, and attacking with the pass makes you much harder to defend.
Verajao on it. And Howard slams it home. A replay here, the Sprite Slam Cam showing us how it's done.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Irvin gets to Iyenga, and the layup is good.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this. A lot of offense early on.
Good work. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Arenas. That's 10 points for Howard.
Man, he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys.
And that one's good, Irving.
And that's what he does. I mean, he takes advantage. If you're going to play poor defense, he's going to get a hoop easy.
From deep, Turkoglu. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Turkoglu picks him up. Anderson against Jamison. Arenas knocks it away. Magic leading by 7. Unload from 9. Richardson, good.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense just how much damage are we going to allow him to do.
He slams it in one-handed.
Winning. It down.
As easy at 2 points as you can get.
Safe to say that's a pretty high percentage shot, guys.
Gets the bucket. 8 points for Gilbert Arenas.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and she's been tough to play straight up.
6 seconds left to play in the first. It's tipped. And up. Shot is off. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Magic out in front, leading by 7.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's Gibson.
Well, the Magic made a sweeping change last December as they were able to move Rashard Lewis and Vince Carter, bring in Hedo Turkoglu, Jason Richardson, Gilbert Arenas. It's not often you see a strong team like that tinker with their roster halfway through the season.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Pitt. Doris, over to you.
Hi, guys. Prior to last season, Dwight Howard trained with the great Hakeem Olajuwon to develop his post moves. Howard said, "My whole thing is trying to establish a post game. Just focusing on the little things, the technical stuff, the footwork, the spin moves, being able to feel the defense, read the defense, and use that to my advantage." Basically, Hakeem was saying, "I have to become a person that is not afraid to do anything on the floor." He added, "I work on the stuff he taught me every day and use it each night." And guys, we saw the growth in Howard's game offensively, upping his scoring over 4 points a game.
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. Steve, back to the Magic. They felt like they needed some changes. And Clark, that trade came, as Steve just said, last December. And it just really didn't click as you look at the body of work.
Yeah, you kind of like the idea of making a shake-up, trying to get it done, trying to get the pieces together to make a run at a championship. It's unfortunate that they just didn't have the right part, and it sputtered more than it succeeded.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Here's Nelson. Now here is Davis. He's tightly guarded. Here's Richardson. He's got 8. He kicks it to Anderson. Backing down. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
So, Kevin, with the departure of Rashard Lewis to the Wizards, Ryan Anderson got some additional minutes for Orlando on that front line. And he's more than deserving. I thought he handled himself well, scored the ball and rebounded decently.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Clark going back to Ryan Anderson out of Sacramento, California by way of UC Berkeley. Steve, not only a great shooter, also a pretty good rebounder.
Excellent rebounder for a guy his size, and pretty good offensively. You know, you can step out and shoot that ball, as Clark mentioned, but also a better low post game than people give him credit for.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anderson. Turkoglu comes in for Jason Richardson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Gibson with the steal.
You know, Kevin, by and large, the turnover score hasn't been that bad for them. I mean, they've only given up a handful.
Arenas with it. Defended by Gibson. Arenas passes to Howard. Back to Arenas.
And for Gilbert Arenas, you wonder, will he ever be able to return to the form that made him an all-star? He's had so many knee problems. He's beyond his prime now and still fighting to return to form.
Arenas doing all sorts of things. 9 points, and he's hit 2 shots from beyond the arc.
Now, Clark, that productivity from long range gives them a nice balance offensively.
And both free throws good for Arenas. Oh my God. Here's Sessions. He's got 8. Gilbert Arenas covering. Goes straight up. He rises up and throws it back.
Nothing fancy for him on that jam. Just a textbook flush.
He put it away without a moment's hesitation. Orlando leading.
You know, and for Arenas, it's a matter of really adapting his game as best he can at this point. I mean, 3 knee surgeries later, he's not going to be able to explosively penetrate like he once did. I mean, so the big scoring numbers may not be there, but he has to be efficient and smarter in how he gets his shots.
Now Sessions. Gibson down low. Excellent pass. And slammed in by Ferguson.
Which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
It's a look. And Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Howard. Howard's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork and evidence there right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their baskets have come off assists.
Danny Harris is checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Gibson. Earl Clark's checked in for the Magic. Von Wafer comes in for J.J. Redick. Here's Irving. He has 6. Jumps up. Over this one, goaltender. The shot.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You know, he's always been like a bad window washer, a streaky shooter. I mean, he's definitely in one of those grooves right now.
Irving's got 10 points. Now here's Turkoglu. He's got 11. Backing down is Howard. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Harris against Arenas. Harris, right side. From outside the arc. Count the bucket. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And starting by Harris. Goes up, and it's blocked. And here's Turkoglu. Hits it.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Hello and welcome to this Wednesday edition of the HP Halftime Report. The Magic have been rolling along. Great vision and trust offensively. Their passing has been key. An unbelievable half from Gilbert Arenas. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. And for the Cavaliers, it's been all hustle. Tremendous production off the pine for them. The bench providing a big boost. Ramon Sessions coming up big. He's got 8 points, and he's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. Great effort on the court by these two in the first half. We'll see if they can carry the load again in the second. That'll just about do it here at the HB Halftime Report. The rest of the game coming right up.
And we welcome you back here to the Quicken Loans Arena. Great aerial shot back here in Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome back, everyone. Let's resume play. Here is Sessions.
Tough season last year for Cleveland. A disaster, really, losing LeBron James and then falling apart as a team. In fact, they couldn't even succeed against the weaker Eastern Conference, scoring just 15 and 37.
Magic leading by 5. And here is Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got the first points of the second half here for the Magic. Back to the Cavs, you know opponents could smell blood against them for a while, too, in that East.
Yeah, I mean, they went through a stretch where they lost, what, 20-plus games in a row?
Yes.
And, you know, teams were desperately trying not to be the team that ended that losing streak, so they had a lot of things working against them, not to mention the depletion of talent and personnel from prior seasons.
With a coach, a brand new coach, and Byron Scotty was using this.
Yeah,
Tough environment.
very difficult.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, as you know, the Cavs made history for all the wrong reasons last year. It's something they hope to learn from and build off of for the future. As Antoine Jameson said, we're in the record books. We all know that. Something we don't want to be a part of. But you can't go back and turn back the hands of time. Sounds like they're trying to turn the page and move to a new history, guys.
Thanks as always, Doris. Cavs trying to put that streak behind them.
You know, that's the attitude you got to take. I mean, you can't dwell on the past and keep moving on. Ramon Sessions in his year with the Cavs was able to get some momentum and become a valuable part of that rebuilding team. I like what he brings to the point guard position, size and speed.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Casting for 3. Gets it to go. He has 5.
Well, they're pulling closer every possession, really playing well now.
Well, they've ratcheted it up a bit here. I mean, expending a lot of energy, but you know what? They're back in it now.
Outside Howard. That's good. Howard's got 19 points. We're getting back to Sessions, Steve. He filled in nicely when Mo Williams was out.
Yeah, I like Sessions. He's a good, tough player who can play either guard spot and make a shot and penetrate, and he'll defend as well.
Off with it. And in by Florida.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Here's Turkle. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run. It's stolen by Turkle. Over Verajao. And Turkle with the basket on the assist by Howard. Turkoglu's got 16. And the Cavaliers call time here.
You've got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their head together. That's the goal.
Just a disastrous season a year ago for the Cavaliers, losing LeBron James and then, of course, plummeting in the standings. And they really struggled at home, too. Just 12 wins total at Quicken Loans Arena.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in, and Manny Harris subs in for Sessions. Orlando also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Glenn Davis. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. Irving going on the three-point shot. 13 points in the game. Back to the Cavs, Steve. Not exactly how they wanted to start off their new era without LeBron.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, they got pummeled at home. That it's never any fun. And even teams that know they aren't full of talent need to step up and at least play better at home. And it wasn't the case. And, you know, Varejao being hurt really impacted that home record. Now, he wouldn't have made a significant difference, but he would have made a difference if he was healthy.
Against the Golden Session is the New York Knicks.
Well, there's always a team that a poor team plays well against. For some reason, the matchups are favorable, and they've got that team's number.
They strike right back with a 3 of their own.
Steve, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
Goes right up. Beautiful pass. Nasty jam.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle.
Clark. Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Arenas kicks to Howard. Backs him down. Collins with the ball. The Cavaliers able to recover. Cavaliers trailing and taken away by Arenas. Picked up by Harris. Passes to Howard. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Howard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been so dependable here in this game, really playing well offensively.
Again, the Cavaliers score. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Turkoglu for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love him. He's been sharp. Steve Kerr used to be.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
The reaction was so quick, and incredible defense.
And taken away by Arenas. It's 1-on-1. Backing down is Howard. Collins with the block. Irving with it. He could go. He just It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back momentarily live from Cleveland. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark Report. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Cavaliers with the Spark Award. Up and down this roster, everyone has been prepared to play. If they keep this level of play going in the fourth, they'll be able to hold on to this lead, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Nelson. Now Richardson. Jay on the way, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. Now here's Sessions. He dishes it to Cashman. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. There's the bucket good.
And he gets a 3 of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, and he's not scared to trade shots like that.
Feeds it to Sanders. Right up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Guys, you know it's never easy to win on the road, but the Orlando Magic found a way last year as they finished with one of the best road records in the Eastern Conference.
Well, Clark, you're right. They were 23-18 away from Orlando. Steve, that was one of the best road records in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's impressive. And they've got a beautiful new facility there in Orlando, the Amway Center. They're a good home team, but the fact that they won consistently on the road was very impressive.
Boy, I tell you what, fellas, you know it had to be a very disappointing end to the season last year for Orlando. They got bounced out of the playoffs by the Hawks in just 6 games.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
Clock at 6. Anderson gets the whistle for blocking. That's his first foul. Steve, going back to the playoffs, the Magic lost Game 1 at home. And you think that set the tone for Orlando in the series?
I think so. You know, I think Game 1 almost always sets the tone, and particularly when you lose the first one at home, it puts a little doubt in your mind. I think Atlanta gained a lot of confidence from that victory.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ianga's checked in, and Manny Harris subs in for Sessions. Gibson against Nelson. Straight up. No good from Gibson. Magic leading by 3. Nelson dishes to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 4th assist in this one. Gibson passes to Ianga. Back to Gibson. The 3-ball. That's good.
Pretty pass there, right where he needs to put it.
And it's the Magic's ball. They've led by as much as 10. And the basket by Turkoglu. Here's Gibson. Guarded by Nelson. Open look. Gibson's got 5 points now this quarter. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving or there's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And it's rejected. Out of bounds. And they retain possession for the Cavaliers. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Samardo Samuel. Lonzo G comes in for Manny Harris. And Irving subbed in for Daniel Gibson. Here's Ianga, picked up by Davis. Ianga kicks to G. 6 on the shot clock. Jameson inside. Over Davis. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And here's Turkoglu. Pass to Howard. Varejao. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Second chance shot. That's good from Howard and an assist from Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 3. 152 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go down some information for us, boys.
His message, we've put ourselves in a great position. We're right where we want to be. Don't get caught up in the moment. Simply stay focused and remember to do what you're supposed to do. Do your job. That sounds simple enough.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Good for the 3-point play.
Oh, man. And one. With the game still up the ground. That gives him a big boost.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 90. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Took them no time at all on that one. Arenas has got 12 points here in the second half. From 20 feet out, nothing but net. 1:37 left in the 4th. Backing down is Howard. It's good. It's Arenas with the assist. And that's now 27 points for Howard. Here is Sessions. Richardson covering. Three for Caspi. It's blocked.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away. These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's just so cut. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
There's Arenas. And again, it's the Magic for deep.
Pulling up for that long jump shot in transition. That's not a high percentage shot, but he knocks it down.
Here's Caspi and slam down hit. Another look on the straight slam play.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Less than 1 minute left. One shot, and Orlando again with the bucket. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 13 feet out. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Arenas. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Baseline try, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Richardson.
Well, you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Now, here is Irving. He's covered by Arenas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Arenas. And he commits the intentional foul. 6 the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ballgame.
Nice job to make them all. That's a big play to extend their lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 6. 29 seconds left in the game. Irving dishes to Jamison. Picked up by Davis. Elbow shot is on the way. The Magic making a switch here. Here is Howard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, they're just trying to stretch this game out, so a good foul there stopped the clock.
Yeah, a good solid foul because with the scoring time as it is, that's really their only option.
It's the first that puts them up by 5. Them both, and it's a 6-point ballgame. Here's Irving. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And slammed in by Persia.
To the race, he's just really getting up and down the floor.
Not much the defense could do there, guys, but let them go.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
He didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stopped the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. for 2, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Casey for 3. Trifecta! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock. Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Gets them both, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gilbert Arenas.
So we are see you tomorrow. We are heading to Staples Center in LA for a mocky matchup. Features the two of Pacific Division rivals as Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Gonna be the highly anticipated between those two teams in the third matchup of the year. Lakers won the first man in the opening night, but the second matchup, the Lake Suns won, ending the Lakers' undefeated NBA Cup streak. So now, this is not the third. This is the final matchup between those two. This is the final matchup. This is the last matchup between those two. The rivalry, Suns and the Lakers, is gonna be our most scariest matchup between those two. So you see Steve Nash, Grant Hill, and Channing Frye take on Kobe Bryant, Paul Gasol, and Ron Artest. It's gonna be our most matchup. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin as the Orlando Magic survive over the Cleveland Cavaliers 112 to 107 as Dwight Howard gets 33 points and 10 assists and Gilbert Arenas almost got double-double, 30 and 9. This is Andre Kenshin. Once again, it's time to say so long for Cricket Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. We will see you tomorrow for Staples Center for a marquee matchup features the two of the Pacific Division rivalry as Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. What's gonna be the most matchup? It's gonna be a most watch. It's gonna be definitely the highly anticipated. Once again, this is Andre Kenshin. Say so for Cricket Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Magic defeat the Cavaliers 112 to 107. Once again, we will see you tomorrow here at the Staples Center for the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. Sign up and peace out. Good night and thanks for watching. Peace.